Hey y'all, it's Andrew checking in. We're in a low-tech setup today. I am by myself, so forgive me for the highway noise. But we are checking in with you from Parasite Skate Park out on Paris Avenue in the Gentilly neighborhood. This is a donation drop site for relief from a lot of ongoing problems related to Hurricane Ida. So I wanted to do one more check-in regarding what's going on with the storm. As some of y'all know from us, and as many of you will know from other sources, the damage in New Orleans, which is certainly ongoing and pretty extreme for some individuals, is not nearly as extensive as what's happened in a lot of towns around us. We're reading these days about plenty of towns that still lack power and likely will for several more weeks. Internet's not available, so access to good information is really hard to come by. And, stories too, like plenty of damaged roofs, people losing boats that were the basis of their livelihoods, disturbed cemeteries, all kinds of stuff. So there's a lot of good work still to be done in these places. And I know I've been hearing from some of y'all who are looking for ways either to visit New Orleans and be helpful while having a good time, all of which is certainly welcome and which there's a lot of precedent for around previous disasters like Hurricane Katrina. And plenty of y'all who aren't planning on being here anytime soon, but want to be involved in the recovery efforts how you can. And we've already pointed you towards a couple of different options for donation. But whether you are visiting town or whether you are far away, this is something you can be involved in. So enter the Crew of Red Beans. I was talking with them out here a few ago, and they gave me a poster, so I can give you all this visual. As many of you know already, Crew, when it's spelled this way, indicates a parading organization, social organization, and these guys do their parade on Lundi Gras, which is the Monday before Mardi Gras, and they do a foot parade where their costumes and sometimes vehicles up to whole cars are decorated with these incredibly ornate bean mosaics. So there's some real visual artisanship to see from these folks, but also plenty of crews also have some kind of charitable side, and these guys have been really setting precedent during the last year and a half. So you actually may have heard about them on our channel. They have spearheaded various pretty fantastic efforts like Hire a Mardi Gras Artist, which was responsible for getting Mardi Gras artists who were out of work because of the lack of Mardi Gras parades in 2021 to decorate homes as part of this house floats phenomenon that we showed on our channel. So you can check out our video if you want to see some of the creations that they were a part of. And in that way, they've been really great at finding two problems that can solve each other. Mardi Gras artists weren't working, people were missing the Mardi Gras spirit, and put those two things together with some money, and all of a sudden you can do some good for both. In the same way, they have an effort called Feed the Frontline, which got restaurants that weren't getting any or very much business, providing food for hospital workers and healthcare workers. They have Feed the Second Line, which is helping musicians stay stocked as far as groceries and other basic necessities of life in their own homes. And it is hiring out-of-work musicians and so on to do a lot of the labor work on that as well. So two different problems solving each other. And they also are responsible for Beancoin, which we talked about in one of our St. Charles Walk videos. And that is a way that you, before you visit New Orleans, can buy basically a tab at a New Orleans bar in advance and have that value when you show up, but give them the liquidity of having that money in hand already in advance of you showing up to help them get through the dry times. So they've been really smart about all the things they've been doing, and their hurricane efforts are including bringing supplies to these communities that are hardest hit. And plenty of us here have been doing that individually. Go grab up some stuff you think people might need, go to a small town and do a drop with whoever you can find. But of course, that stuff benefits from some organization. They have been going to these towns, finding out what folks need, providing lists via their Instagram account of Feed the Second Line, and also the Crew of Red Beans Instagram account. So we'll have links for that if you want to check them out, of what kind of supplies people are asking for. And then right here in town where things are doing a lot better, we can drop that stuff off and they will ferry it over to the places where it's been asked for. So I paid them a visit today. They were kind enough to give me a poster, and I'm gonna go run and get some supplies and do a drop off with them. So just wanted to encourage y'all to, if you are in town, if you're looking for another place to do some good donation where there is basically zero overhead, the whole thing is volunteer run, and every dollar they get goes towards this work. It's another great option for being a part of the recovery effort that is ongoing. And if you're here in person, you can go run and get some supplies, do a drop off in person, and talk to these amazing people. The people who are working there today, longtime Treme residents. One of them used to live in the space that is now Armstrong Park and is able to recount all kinds of memories that are an amazing opportunity if you love New Orleans culture to get it from the people who know it. So great resource all around, and thanks to them. Gonna go grab some stuff and then do a drop with them. So I'll check back in a second. All right, y'all, this is the place you're looking for. You can see the crew of Red Beans and Feed the Second Line NOLA flags back here. So this marks the spot. And if in your mapping app, you look for Parisite Skate Park, spelled Paris, like the city Paris, the street, Paris Street that's nearby. You see lots of good stuff being brought here, but they are gonna be able to use y'all's help, and these are the good people you were looking for, and the cute dog running around, having a great time with an empty plastic bottle. Y'all don't forget, crew of Red Beans, follow these guys on Instagram.
And Feed the Second Line. We brought all the specific supplies that we need. We're driving down every other day, and we're here every day accepting donations. So thank you so much.
Awesome. Yeah. So 8:30 to 1 Monday through Friday, and then weekends.
And then 10 to 3 on Saturday and Sunday.
10 to 3 on Saturday and Sunday. So you can find them out here for the foreseeable future, but double check with them what their hours are going to be. They've been posting about it and what things are needed, just like you said.
Thank you.
Thanks very much, y'all. So, y'all, please pay them a visit or drop a donation if you're not going to be in town. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you back with our sort of regularly scheduled programming soon. Who says doing right by the community can't be fun, y'all?